Morning. This is Dr. Deepa Damodaran. I've been in the five years in the banking industry as well. I've been after that in the teaching line, and from the time I started in my teaching line in 2005, I've been teaching the same subject for about long time, financial accounting. And this subject is one of the interesting subject wherein we really know what is accounting. Okay, so basically when we go into an organization is nothing but our home. Yeah, we start from our house, how to earn a profit. Even in a house, we need to really earn a profit. So basically, business organization is nothing but goods and services in order to earn a profit. Goods have a form of substance, and a seller of goods physically transfer them to the buyer. What is the day-to-day instruments which we buy? Soaps, pens, computers, cars and medicines are examples of the goods that we use every day. The next aspect is three types of business organization. I'll always go in from last to first. First is service organization, second is manufacturing organization, and then the trading organization. What is the service organization? NGO and hospitals. We all normally know that what is an NGO and what is a hospital, where we really do a service to the public organizations. Manufacturing organizations, take an example of Hyundai, take an example of Hindustan Lever, many ITC products and all that. Trading organization in India, two types of trading organizations are there. One is Bombay Stock Exchange and the second one is National Stock Exchange. The next form of business organizations, we have three types of forms of business organization. One is sole proprietor, second is partnership, third is limited company, private and public. What is a sole proprietor? It's a single ownership. Partnership, two firms. For an example, we can say Reliance and other aspects. Limited company, private and public. Private companies, public companies. Public company is nothing but Indian organization. Private organizations are many list is there, like banks you can take, Kotak Mahindra, many other aspects are there, many industries are there where limited companies are there. So all this is other forms of a business organization. What is accounting trying to do? Basically, demand for information. Yeah, there are many types of accounting: financial accounting, management accounting, tax accounting, cost accounting and everything. But financial accounting is basically it provides outside the company. The informations are provided outside. Providing the information, it would be helpful for attractive the capital, equity and debt, credit from suppliers, customers and employees. Management accounting is nothing but inside the organization, nothing but internal investment decisions, performance or evaluation. Why am I giving tax accounting here is we need to really pay our tax to our government authorities. So provide information to the tax authorities is a very prompt way of giving it in a different form of accounting. The next aspect is why do we need to study financial accounting? Resource today, resource tomorrow. The company and the outsiders, how are they connected? The next resource today, and it's nothing but FIS, financial statement. What is this financial statement? It is nothing but like management information system. Company is connected with the financial statement with investors, suppliers and creditors. So this is the aspect of the thing. Origin and growth of an accounting. Accounting is old as money itself. It was practiced in the crude of in India 23 centuries ago. Arthashastra, the book authored Kautilya, one of the ministers of the kind of Chandragupta, is a clear evidence of it. The present system of accounting based on double entry was developed by Francis Moke Pacolia. He published his work on a book keeping in 1491 at Venice in Italy. Need for accounting. Accounting is a language of business. The main objective of language is to serve a communication. It's generally related to business as it communicates the results of business operations to various parties who are interested in business. Example, proprietors, creditors, investors, government and other agencies. Besides business accounting, it also is used by many other persons like head of the family and other individuals, which I already told you in the beginning. Meaning of accounting. Accounting is wider term and includes recording, classifying and summarizing of business transaction in terms of money and financial reports. Basically, why we have to really follow all this is we need to have a recording stage. Yeah, so the scope of accounting is broad and bookkeeping is also a part of it. The definition of accounting from 1941 and 1961, we really had American Institute of Certified Public Accountant. What he said is accounting is the art art of recording and classifying and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money transactions and event which are in part of at least of financial character and interpreting the result thereof. AAA is nothing but American Accounting Association. It's a process of identifying, measuring and communicating economic informations to permit informed judgments and decisions by the users of information. This was developed in 1966. Attribute of accountings. So many attributes are there. Again, I'm telling you, recording. We need to record the transactions. Yeah, take an examples of any tea shop vendor or a bakery shop. From the morning, they record the transaction. After that, they classify what we have to buy, what we need not to buy and all that. Then they communicate that this is there for sale, this is there for this aspect. Then the summarization, what is happening in the afternoon. We need to know what is how many products are there in the bakery shop or whatever it is. They summarize it, and then the financial transaction and analyze and interpretation is happening in the end of the day to know what is the profit happening. The next aspect is objectives of bookkeeping and accounting. Again, a recording, systematic of recording. To ascertain the financial position, we need to know the financial positions. When we record the data, we need to know whether it is assets, liabilities or where it has to be put. That is called the financial position, which is coming in the balance sheet. Then we ascertain the profit or loss. Then we make sure that the decision making is proper, and then we get to know the knowledge of debtors and the creditors, and then the purchase and sales, then about cash and bank balance, then insert the closing stock, and then talk about the tax and the sales tax. After that, we will be able to do the next aspect. What is the basic advantage of bookkeeping and accounting? Increased memory power. Memory power is one of the important aspects in the organization. Accounting is a subject where we really remember many aspects. Yeah, as well, it also gives you the performance of a position. Comparison happens within the organization or another organization. Even with a tea shop vendor with another tea shop vendor, there can be a comparison happening. Helpful in tax assessment, of course. Yeah, we can't give an example of a tea shop vendor. We should tell an example of big public companies or a private companies where tax assessment, it really helps. And proofs in the court is very, very important. Business valuation is very, very essential in the one of the important advantage. As well, it also helps in raising loans if a person needs it. Insolvency also it gives, and helpful in admission and the retirement of a partner. The second aspect is functions of accounting. We need to really record. I already told you we have to record in the attributes itself. I told you that we have to record the business transaction. After that, we have to classify. So after classifying, we need to really know where to summarize the particular transactions, financial transactions, and then we have to analyze the interpretation and then interpret. Yeah, this has not happened. This has to go about and all that. So communicating the result. Then after that, they really communicate the result to the outside world, protecting the property of the business, and any legal requirements are there. We have to take care of the legal requirements also. The last and the least slide of our today's session is distinguish between bookkeeping and accounting. The main object is basically to keep the record of transactions under the bookkeeping. In the accounting, it analyzes and interprets. Origin, it is the first stage of accounting. Here it is where the bookkeeping ends. Second stage where bookkeeping ends and this accounting starts. The level of work, it is restricted to clerical. Here it resolves to the senior staffs. Scope is nothing but it is a limited scope and concerned with recording, classifying and summarizing the business transaction. Here it has a wider scope and it covers bookkeeping as well as analysis and interpretation. Aspects, it is an art aspect, it is a science aspect, accounting. The sixth important point is mutual dependence. It has a lot of recording happens. It depends on accounting that are more useful. The next aspect is it's getting information where the planning and controlling and decision making happens in accounting. The results of business, it does not show the financial position, but whereas in accounting it shows the financial position and it will go into the final accounts with trading and profit and loss and balance sheet. Knowledge required, simple knowledge required for recording. Here the accounting must possess the higher level of knowledge and skill. So with this I end my video for today. We will start with the next video in the next class. Thank you.